Welcome back, Hoshamadid Dustoya Man. It's me, Huno, and we're back. We had a pretty successful run yesterday, I would say. We doubled the size of our holdings. We expanded from Khuzestan to Afaz, and also gained the Sheikhdom of Sus and also the Sheikhdom of Arajan. We, oh yeah, we also died. That's a shame. Human, this fella, the hunter, the guy that we started the game as, gave up the ghost at ripe old age of 60, which, not bad. Not bad. 60's good. He wasn't executed. He wasn't assassinated. He wasn't fed to the lions. He lived a pretty long, healthy, productive life, I would say. Went on the Hajj. He hunted the white tiger until he couldn't hunt it anymore. In the end, that white tiger just, guess it won out. But Human, his perhaps greatest accomplishment was not something he could take with him when he went, something that he left behind. His children, Huno, I almost, no, not Huno, that's me. Emir Damun the Young of Atashin satrapy. He's not as young as he used to be. He's 34 now. Not quite the administrator his father was, if I do say so myself. But he's, I hesitate to even call him solid because he has exactly one thing going for him, and that's his stewardship. And between you and me, it's really not all that good. Well, not good enough to justify being absolute rubbish, as the British would say, in the other modalities, the other four modalities. That's made up a little bit on the flip side because his wife's pretty good at pretty much everything. Well, no, I say she's instead of a one-trick pony, she's a two-trick pony between stewardship and diplomacy. But no excuses. These aren't particularly good state stats, but we're going to have to deal with them. And Damun has, very interestingly, given us a bright light for the future, and that is this young fella, Puya Damunzadeh, the grandson of Human, who I can't wait to play as this guy, because he turns 16 later this year. He's our rival, so, odds are he's going to send some assassins after us to kill us, some Hashashins. Maybe he won't. Maybe we can patch things up. But this guy, Puya, is going to be great. He's 15 years old. He's already 12 diplomacy. These other stats are already better than our dad, Damun the Young. But he's got some really good stats. Shrewd is fantastic. So is Erudite. He doesn't have any congenital defects. He still carries the potential for quick. Which quick plus shrewd, man, that would be a great child to have. But he married a strong individual too. So the seed is strong. She's a little paranoid, but she is kind and temperate, along with being a genius. But yeah, I can't wait to play as this guy. I can't wait to play as Puya. His brother, Borna, is quick. He did inherit that trait, quick and shrewd. So it's almost an acquired intellect, a street smarts that Puya got. Living on the nasty streets of Khuzestan and Afaz, growing up rough. And then his brother, Borna, who was just born smart and a little indolent, a little lazy. His parents didn't do him any favors by giving him syphilis, but that is going to be his burden to bear. And he is the younger child anyway, so it's like, whatever, All right, who's teaching him? Azaramidoct. What is she teaching you? She's teaching you humility. That behooves you. Yes, you have 7 diplomacy. Can we perhaps get a better guardian though? She's okay, but no. Let's have Kamran do that as well. Kamran will teach both. We'll teach both brothers, Borna and Puya. So Puya is being educated by Kamran, and Borna is also being. Yes, good. Okay. Kamran doesn't like me, though. That's because I am now Damun, no longer Human. And I'm not particularly good. I have a short reign. The council's going to be discontent for a hot minute. 2 years, I believe. Just because, and that's just that happens because I am a newly minted ruler. So in order to rectify that situation, we're going to hit the pause button, the unpause button, I should say. It serves us both. Oh, well, all right. Oh, that's right. I did a little bit of housekeeping. So if something looks a little different, I can't remember off the top of my head what exactly it was that I did off camera, but I did something, and I think publicly accepting Sunni Islam as my faith is one of those things. So that's why this pop-up popped up and surprised me. So surprise. Okay, so we're doing the same thing our pop did, and that is, hey, chill out. And we are publicly a Muslim. People are going to think that we're Muslim, but in secret, we're still practicing the Mazdaki heresy. My boys are still Zoroastrian, like normal Zoroastrian, and that's because the the Manchean heresy, or Mancheanism, whatever it is now the de facto normal way of being a Zoroastrian. I'm not totally sure what it's a Mazdan religion, but Zoroastrian is no longer the mainstream. We are the hipster Mazdan religion. But I really don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know enough about it, so I'll just shut up and we will continue. So right, the last thing my old man did before he died was give us this, Arajan, the Arajan province, the capital of which is Bandar Masur. Ha. Bandar Masur. What we can do, if we can we do it? Can we rename this place? I know we can rename. We can rename the province. We could name it the Sheikhdom of Arajan. Can we not? Oh, it's because we don't directly own it. I see. Okay. So that's not happening. Would if we could. I was thinking about renaming it to, after my old man, but what we could actually do is build a new holding. We could do that. That would be interesting. If we built a city, named it after our old man, Bandara Human. I want to do that. That's a goal of mine. Damun is doing that in honor of his father, and it's not me doing it in honor of myself. It's Damun. Damun's idea. One child lacks an education focus. That would be Raha, who is also indolent. What are you good at? Diplomacy again? Let's do intrigue. This is a little dangerous because she is pretty far down the line when it comes to inheritance. Not that it matters because we're Muslim, but what are you good at? Oh, you're a mastermind theologian. Okay, whatever. Council of Discontent. Yep, that's good enough. Continue. Young Puya, oh, happy birthday, has finished his education in diplomacy and he has excelled in his studies. He's a charismatic negotiator. Could have been worse, or it could have been better, I should say. He can also get married. Betrothed can marry. He can marry Zarindok bint Khurshid. And we will do that, yes. Puya, ooh, looking almost Sean Bean-like in his red hair and little goatee and eyes that say, I've seen better days. 16 diplomacy. That's not bad for a start. Who's our current counselor? Oh, yeah, Cameron. You keep doing what you're doing. Actually, let's improve diplomatic relations. Let's do that with, who's our overlord? This guy, here. Right? Yes. This guy. We'll send... Okay, so what happens, for those of you who are not familiar with the mechanics of this, is I'm going to send this guy here to improve diplomatic relations. What happens is I will send him to various regions to improve diplomatic relations. He could improve diplomatic relations with, and since I'm sending him here where, oh, I might have sent him into the pits. There's camp fever going on here. Sorry. Well, you're just going to have to take your shots and drink orange juice or whatever it is that keeps you from getting typhus. But yeah, so my counselor, or our Grand Vizier, is here in Damascus, speaking to the Caliph, hopefully making him like us a little bit more. He doesn't like us too much because I'm a foreigner and I have great pox, which is lame. He does like me a lot because of my prestige. I have a bit of prestige. 265 is nothing to sneeze at. An unmarried heir, yep, booyah, you will not be unmarried for too long. They accept. That is good. What's going on over here? The Quadride Emirate. The Quadride conquest of Cyrenaica. Where the quadride? Iskandria. That sounds like it's somewhere in Turkey, but I've been wrong so many times as far as my geography has gone, and I don't want to. We're not going to waste time looking for it, is what I'm trying to say. But I think it's up here. Take that again for what it's worth. What are our goals now? So down here, you'll notice that I have the wrong thing selected. Okay, realms. So down here, there's just different various ways. That was a redundant way of putting that, but we can see different views of the world based on what filter we select, and this is epidemic. So if we zoom out, now we can see that there are some epidemics going on, raging. Down here in the Levant around Jerusalem and Damascus and such, we see camp fever is ravaging the Holy Land, not on the coast, interestingly enough. So it probably broke out, and this is me just, this is Tripoli. It's this Tripoli, not the other Tripoli. There's two Tripolis. There's like Tripolitania. I should have known. It's still going by its old Roman name. There's Tripolitania, which is known as Tripoli now, and then there's Tripoli over here, which is why a couple episodes ago when I was like, oh, that guy's got an ally in Tripoli, and I was like, oh, he's all the way over in like North Africa. There's no way he's going to get to us in time. But that's incorrect. I incorrectly assumed it was referring to that Tripoli, but it's actually referring to this one. But anyway, I digress. Camp fever going on up here in Tunisia and all of Sardinia and a lot of Italy and southern France. So with the settings that I'm on right now, in all likelihood, I think 200 years after the game starts, so 769, forgive me if I'm wrong, but no sooner than 200 years after the start of the game, plagues become a thing. So, or big ones, like ones that will sweep literally from one edge of the map to the other, in the style of the bubonic plague. Until then, we will have smaller, more localized outbreaks. They're still not something that you want to mess around, and they can just as easily kill you, but they're not going to be as wide and sweeping as they potentially could. There's terrain, which is very pretty to look at. It's not super useful unless you're trying to figure out what you're attacking into. So we have the, I can't remember if these are the Zagros or the Alborz Mountains. They're one of those ranges. This is the Zagros, or it's the Alborz. It could be either one. It's a mountain range running pretty much along the entire spine, northwest to southeast of Iran, and then the other one, the sister range, is up here along the Caspian Sea. Realm. So this is going to show us all this gray, all this like light bluey green stuff is the Abbasids, and we can see Fars clearly delineated and stuck to two provinces. So a small sheikhdom. And because he doesn't have any protections, he doesn't have, see up here, if he had a ruler, you would see here that, this is who his overlord would be, but he doesn't have one of those, so he's independent and kind of ripe for the taking. I think we have a truce with him, right? That would make sense. No, we don't. We do not. We do not have a truce with that guy, so he could very well be next on our list of conquest. We could go ahead and just carve out all of Fars province and create that duchy, because Arajan, Shiraz, and Dashtistan all make that up, along with some other ones, I believe. So if we come over here, Sheikhdom of Shiraz, that belongs to the Emirate of Fars, which de jure encompasses, oh, it's a big one. That is a big chunk of lands that we want, of which we already own one. Then Dashtistan, Shiraz, down here, Darabjerd, and Istakhr. It's going to be a little tough taking these two, because they are part of the Abbasid Empire. But not a big deal. So yeah, these are just different, we can see de jure empires. So these are ones that can be forged. And we see there's a little bit of overlap here, right? You see how this one's all like, there's overlap between the Arabian Empire and the Persian Empire, because this has been in the hands of an Arabian Empire for so long, it's starting to no longer de jure be considered Persian Empire. That's called de jure drift, and it is true for duchies Duchies can be victim to de jure drift as well as kingdoms, but I don't think counties can. I think counties are locked. But yeah, that's enough of that. This is a diplomatic relations. Let's go back to realms. So yes, unpause and let's let the wheel of time continue to tick. We've got about 1.5k troops, and that's mostly because this place needs to continue. Kavus! My marshals discovered a man of great military talent called Kavus who is willing to serve in my ranks. Are you? Oh, you are very good indeed. 20. You're good at almost everything you do. That's good. Let's promote him to commandeer. You need to train troops. You will come to Afaz to do that. Babak is also good. Our steward, Saper, who loves me. You're going to collect taxes in Khuzestan. My spy master will continue to build a spy network. Let's do it down here in Dashtistan. Maybe we get some intel. My court imam, who is Sunni. That's a shame. I don't want him rooting out heresies because I want it to spread. So let's research cultural tech, and the best place to research cultural tech is not around here. What? Perform charity. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's hunt apostates. Let's just do that. I think apostates are different than trying to eliminate Zoroastrians. I could be wrong there, so again, take it at face value. Appoint counselor. The actual caliph wants me to be his steward, which we're good at, but not that good. But we'll accept it because that'll make him like us a little bit more. Oh, what we should also do, I think I might have done this on off screen already. Let's go to intrigue and... Oh, we need to go on a Hajj as well. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. We can't seek a oh, we can. We can seek a treatment for illness. Yeah, let's do that. Let's I think that is our priority. And we will also go on a Hajj to Mecca at the same time. We'll take him with us, and it'll be a big bonding experience. We'll find ourselves, and it'll be great. Let's go. Let's do it. You have started to prepare yourself for going on a pilgrimage to Mecca. Soon you will humble yourself and travel in a group with others to fulfill the one of the 5 pillars of Islam. Good. My court physician, Wali Farooq Zad of Hoveze, has come to you and offers treatment for your illness. He explains that there are several different types of treatment that he can offer. My life is in your hands. Let's see how good he is before we do that. He does like me. He's gregarious, he's greedy, he's a little arbitrary, a little cruel. That's kind of turning me off. He is very smart, though. What do you got? He's a student of fiqh, same as our father. He's a confident seer. They can definitely predict the future, or he thinks he can. As long as you know... I don't think I want to go with experimental. Let's just do as long as you know what you're doing. And he entered our chamber. He's followed by an air most foul. The stench seemed to originate from the jar in his hands, a mixture of cow's dung and herbs for your poultice, master. When Farooq Zad proceeded to smear it on your chest, you almost retched. I feel better. I feel better. That's good. For 5 years of +2 to everything, plus our health. It doesn't get rid of... Still have syphilis. But we've got a huge plus. Successful treatment to our illness. I am now fully prepared for my travel to Mecca. There will be a regent ruling the Atashin satrapy while I am away. I did that too. I made my brother Saper my regent, so hopefully he doesn't backstab me while we're gone. Yep, he does like me a lot, so it's in your capable hands. 21 stewardship. Holy moly! He's got a rulership focus. That's what's going on. So it's been boosted. So good luck. Rule the realm. After I made another courtier cry, the third one in a short week, I felt a bit embarrassed. Is this really who I am? A cruel man who likes to hurt people? No. Let's get kind. Oh, we didn't. As you draw closer to Mecca, you spot an almost endless baggage train belonging to another ruler who seems to have decided to bring all the luxuries of his court along with him on his pilgrimage. As you pass his carriage together with your party, the driver, unaware of your station, curses at you to get out of the way. We are all equal before Allah, friend. Yeah, you're kind of missing the point if you're doing that. But what do I know? As you stop for camp one evening, you notice that an old man in poor clothing has made camp at the same place. The man offers to tell you a hadith he has if you can spare him some bread. Let's do that because that's what I feel like our father would have done. He did. The old man starts telling you that the Ka'b bin Malik reported that the messenger of Allah, may Allah bless him and grant him peace, said, 2 hungry wolves loose among sheep do not cause as much damage as that caused to a man's deemed by his greed for money and reputation. Alhamdulillah. Good. Get gold out of that. As you arrive in Mecca, you change from your traveling clothes and dress in the white ihram clothing. This cloth is intended to make everyone appear the same. As in the eyes of Allah, there is no difference between an emir and a pauper. I am humbled. Yes. You're now at the Kaaba itself and performing the tawaf. 7 circuits you will walk around the black stone, and each time you complete a circuit, you point to the stone and say, in the name of Allah, Allah is great, Allah is great, Allah is great, and praise be to Allah. We already have humble. We don't want to lose that for proud. And we will stone the Jamarat. We've seen this before, so that's probably the last time I will read it. But we have returned to our court. We did not get lost like old Papa Human did. And the regency is ended. Look at us, we're making dough, rolling in it. Court people are really dislikeful of us, but that Hajjaj trait now that we have helps a lot. Request council support. The aggressor. I'm gonna decline. I really don't care about matters of state. Well, that doesn't directly involve me. I really want the Abbasids to start. I want them to start crumbling away. I don't want to have to eventually declare independence and go to war with this guy and him have something like 15,000 troops. Yeah, see, that's too much. 24,000, almost 25. He needs to be at war with the Byzantines. You need a holy war of some sort. Your determination and hard work have paid off. Studying with Kamran, you have learned several new languages to a decent level of fluency. This will surely increase your prestige. That's good. I knew I could do it. That gives me +1 diplomacy and +1 learning. When you're at 8, every little bit helps. That's good. All right, so can we declare war on this guy who's only got 600 troops? He's got strong claims on a lot of stuff. A lot of sheikdoms. The Emirate of Galilee. The Emirate of Baghdad. Who are you? Who was your dad? Oh, Khalifa Hadi. I see. Interesting. This dude is a pretender to the throne. He could be Khalid. He was unlucky. He was the 1, 2, 3. The 3rd son. The 4th son. He was either the 3rd or the 4th. I can't tell if he was older than this guy, but he didn't get he's pretty far down the line as far as inheritance goes. So he was relegated to having this little independent realm. And now I kind of feel bad taking it from him, but you know, we're stronger and smarter, so. Do you have packs? What packs do you have? Just some non-aggression ones. Prince Khalil is a member of a defensive pact opposing Caliph Mahdi. Oh, interesting. I think that's a Muslim defensive pact. So this guy, not only is he's like resentful of this little guy, whose father well, I'm not understanding. These guys are related somehow. His dad was Caliph al-Hadi. Oh, yes. They're related. I'm not going to spend too much time. If you can probably figure it out before I will, because that's taking up too much time. I don't really care. In some way, he is related to the former caliph or the current caliph. Let's wait for these levies to reinforce. This is about to lose the quadrids any minute now. All right, intrigue. What else can we do? Can we do anything else? We could found that religious cult. We could search for a smith. We could add an interesting bit of armor to our treasury. Oh, we could buy a Damascus steel sword. Oh, I have to have one of these. I could have done it if I was on the Hajj. Oh, that would make sense. That's interesting. You can't do that unless you have one of those traits, unless I'm on the Hajj, because I'd be, walking past Damascus anyway. Okay. Buy Damascus steel and forge the sword. It's not buy a Damascus steel sword, so you have to buy the steel yourself. Okay. I've read that wrong since I've been playing this game, or since this decision was added, and it might even be by a mod. I can't remember if this is vanilla or if this is part of a mod, but that's interesting. That's cool. Lately, I've found myself worrying about my little son Borna. He's believing in a false god. I'm not going to try to induct him into the Mazda keys because I feel like, well, he doesn't like me all that much, but he's a second son. I don't want to be beholden to the Mazdaki faith too much. I'd like to, when we do restore the Persian Empire, I'd like to do it with normal Zoroastrianism. So I'm not going to read him the Great Secret. Request council support. No, I don't want to owe anybody any favors. Or well, it's not that I don't want to owe them favors, because they wouldn't owe me. They'd owe me a favor, in fact. Borna doesn't have a focus. And you are going to be a pretty good, yeah, diplomat. Are you at any wars? Muslim Defensive Pact. Betrothed can marry. Who? Oh, my half-sister and the Emir of Baghdad. Yeah. Be gone, woman. To the thrifty Hajjaj Damoun. See, they're not calling me Sheikh or Emir anymore. They're calling me Hajjaj because I went on the Hajj. They propose that they get married. Yes, we just accepted that. Thank you. I can't go to war against this guy. A son was born to Puya and Zarindak. Let's name him. Let's see. All right, he needs a worthy name. Let's see what congenital traits he got. We're spinning the wheel and quick. Oh, great. No, even better. Genius. Oh, perfect. That is great. That is so good. That is good. I'm proper chuffed. So he will have a name befitting a genius, or maybe not a genius, but someone I have a great deal of respect for. This is Armand. And Armand, little guy, you are going to be... I want you to be a warlord. I really do. We don't have one yet. We haven't had someone with crazy-ass martial. And I want Armand, because I've got a good feeling about this guy. He's my grandson. I want him raised, and I want him raised right. Let's do it. Pride? Rulership. Yes, let's do pride. That's good. I really am tickled. That's fantastic. The people of Farava have embraced the Sunni faith. It continues to grow. Okay, we can't declare war on this guy because why? I would lose a ton of prestige. Do we have a pact with him? Prince Khalil. Oh, this is Prince Khalil. I see. Okay. We have a truce. It's not... Oh, we have it for, what, 3 more years. Okay, that's fine. That actually puts us in a pretty good position. We're going to decline again. We are going to lose decadence. That's good, because we went on the Hajj, and they can't say anything about it. I thought our decadence... 22. I don't like it even being that high. That's not too high. I think once you start getting around 30, people start raising their eyebrows. Or maybe they don't. I don't know. Like this is it's been a long time since I've played as a Muslim. Your steward, Sheikh Saper, has collected a special tithe in Khuzestan. Excellent news. 70 gold. Well done, that man. This dude he's fabulous. He's fabulous at this. He's a patient, just, and he's content. Content is good. Content means he's not going to be a problem. Oh, he had a daughter. Oh, good. Separate doctor. Our niece. No congenital anythings. Pump out some more, man. You need an heir. Excellent news. 70 gold. I like that. That's wow. Look how much we have. Okay. Well, you know what that means. That means it's time for some improvements. Abadan, our county capital, and therefore our capital. Let's rock the Kasbah. Yes. Or a barracks. Hold on. Before we that, let's look at tech. Nothing we can do. We could do melee techniques. Bump that to where it is. Seize equipment. Yeah, alright. That's what we got. Alright. So back. Khuzestan. Let's get the Kasbah. 5% levy size, 5% garrison size. Let's just do that. We still got a ton of money. Let's continue improving our holdings. Afaz Shustar, county capital. We can make that our capital. I don't really want to, but is there other things we could do? Do a mustering grounds, get more guys. City shipyard. That would be something we'd want to do. We'd need shipbuilding higher. Do a castle shipyard. Dora. We don't need to worry about Dora for a while, I don't think. Let's just oops. Didn't want to do that. During a particularly heated argument in the council, Emir al-Hadi stepped in as soon as you were about to make a fool out of myself. Oh god. I'm gonna owe him a favor. He's the Emir of a lot of places. Yep. Alright. I owe him a favor. I think I got a lot of prestige out of that though, so that's good. Let's zoom out and take a look at the world. We should do that. Okay, Lombardy is formed. Or maybe it already had. France is known as Francia. It's no longer east and west and middle. It's Francia and middle Francia. Then there is Karen. Am I still looking at... Yeah, actual realms. High Chief. Spindleshanks of Carantania. Iconoclast, kind of sort of orthodoxies. Bohemia is Christian. Iconoclast, that's cool. It's interesting. Cool, so that's happening. Beha. Oh, look at this. This is fractured. Aragon and Asturias are still kicking around. Aragon even has territory down here in Malaga and Granada and Andalusia. It looks like we've got 2 separate sultanates. We do. The Valencia, the Sultanate of Valencia, as well as the Sultanate of, what is this? Andalusia. Okay. And Andalusia also kind of, it comes down here as well. Okay. Well, that's two separate sultanates fighting over the same land between two big Christian kingdoms. So, good luck to them. We're almost to our max levy size. That's good. And down here in the mosque, the same can be said. Request council support. I don't know. Leave me alone. We're still 2 years away from being able to continue conquering Fars. Just hit the mic there. That was great. Support again. No. I cannot justify wanting to vote how somebody else wants to vote. Well, that, you know what I mean. Doing it because they want me to give them a favor. And again, you know what? Just, okay, I kind of like, he's the spy master and a commander. He's a spy master. Be nice for him to owe us a favor. One character owes me a favor, yeah. Being on your liege's council is not always easy. You have a huge amount of work that needs attention. The list seems endless. Just as you're about to give up, Emir Sadadin steps through the door and asks if I want any help. No, I can manage. I might get stressed. I don't want stressed. I'd rather owe a man a favor than be stressed. And after all my complaining about not wanting to give people my support, that should show you how much I dislike stressed. Stress is just bad. It's a malice across the board, and it decreases your health. So if we can avoid that, we will. The Kasbah's been built in Khuzestan. That's good. Okay, we can now go to, I think, Kasbah 2, 10% levy size. Ooh, that's a bit of money. Ooh, this would be nice. A castle library. We could do a chapel, secret passages. This is something to keep in mind for later. But I think we do a castle library, because this is going to give us a little bit of extra technology points so we can just afford it. That's expensive, but I think it'll be worth it. Yeah, let's do that. It's going to take us like 3 years to build, but that's fine. See how quickly we gain money? Just watch. Not quite as quick as I thought it would be, but that's good. That should go up to 50-ish, right? 51, yeah. We're getting that back easy. So you're sitting on just about 1,000 troops. Assigned Guardian. They want Prince Zaid of the Abbasid Empire to be the guardian and mentor of Borna, so he can be raised a proper Bedouin Sunni. No. No, no thanks. Oh, you don't have a... Select a spouse. Oh, I could get him. No. Let's do our thing. No, not home province. Let's go look for ladies. Find characters. Women who are not married. Any culture. Let's do rank. Walia. Courtiers, huh? That's it. doing it again. Courtiers, petty queen. Ooh, I could get her a queen. I mean, that wouldn't happen, of course, but duchess, duchess, duchess. Let's do my culture group. Afghans. All right. Let's not do that. Let's do them in Diplo range though. Yes. Don't any culture, and let's do eugenics again. Strong. What do we got? Nasiba. She's homosexual. That's a little. Only reason it's troublesome. Oh, she has claims to titles. Got an 11-year-old who is also not a lesbian and therefore wouldn't pose any challenges when it came to procreating. Maybe we do her. She's an Alan. Oh, this is not in prison too. I don't know if that mattered. So really not looking like strong candidates there. I think they've already got the thing for genius. This is a 15-year-old. An honest one. She'd be good. She's a Bulgar. She's Slavic. Ooh, here's a Persian. Genius. Temperate. She doesn't like me. Would not accept an invitation. And I have the Great Pox. That's too bad. I think I want you to marry my prince son. She would say no because he's an infidel. Okay. Even though he's a Zoroastrian and she's a Zoroastrian, I'm not, so she's not going to even consider my offer. Okay. So it's looking like it's going to have to be a Muslim if we can find one. This one's possessed. Pardon me. She's patient though. Patient, arbitrary, and possessed. That might just be a too high of a price for a wife. Let's do this again just to make sure I didn't miss anything. That Tengri girl. And there's this 8-year-old who's a Bedouin. Yeah, let's just do that, even though she's gonna be kind of young. Because I really want those. I really do want those congenital traits, and that'll be accepted. Yes, good. And we can go to war here pretty soon, I think, against this loser. The Caliph. Oh yes, my liege. My mission to Damascus has so far been a success. During my visit to the court of Caliph Mahdi, I seem to have managed to make him understand what a benevolent and peaceful ruler you really are, and he sends his regards. Your humble Grand Vizier, Kamran. Good. He likes me a lot more. 20. Well, good thing we did that because I forgot. Refused offer of guardianship is minus 15. So he doesn't like me because of that. And we got truces expiring in less than 2 months. That's good to know. According to your Marshal Balbac, the peasants of Sousse are having frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. He suggests constructing a series of outposts along the roads of Sousse. The peasantry would feel much safer, and it might even lead to more peasants moving to the country. Yes, we have plenty of money to spare. What are you talking about? Let's do it. Caliph Mahdi, I can't help but notice. Wait a minute. I can't help but notice you are not married. Whereas I have a daughter. What if? Nope. Stop. Let's do it the wrong way. The Lords of Arabian Empire have approved the institution of the Ruler War Declaration Sovereignty Law. Okay, that's cool. A betrothal. You to yourself. And I have Raha. You would like that. He likes it because she's young. and she would get a lot of prestige for that. That would be good. Good. And the destinies of the Atashins and the Abbasids becomes forever intertwined. Peace be with you. I've decided to accept your suggestion of a betrothal between Raha and Caliph Mahdi. Good. I'm glad that you saw reason. I would have hated to have sent my 2,000 men against your 2,400. Okay, this is about to expire. Any minute now. I think it's October, isn't it? I'm sorry about the zooming thing. Yep, nope, we can do it. 2,100 troops compared to his 1,000. Let's, I think we do it. Declare war. Conquest of Dashtistan or Shiraz? Let's do, okay, that's a good question. Let's take a look and see which one. Oh yeah, Dashtistan. Okay, 2 castles, it looks like a mosque and a city versus a castle, a city, and a mosque. It's a kind of a no-brainer. Yep. And he's even invested a little bit in Perozbad. Alright, yep, sorry. Time for me to take your stuff. And we'll raise our men. Let's go a little slow. They're also going to go and... Oh! Oh my god, okay. To the glorious Emir Damun, blessings upon you and your house. With the support of my council, I decree that there should be peace in all my realm. I have 3 months to end my conflict. I don't think I'm going to be able to conclude this war. Azadeh. A daughter was born to Puya and Zarindakt bint Khurshid, named Azadeh. Freedom. That's a good name. Freedom! Okay, so we've got... Ugh. Not much time. We're wasting a ton of it already just trying to consolidate all of our guys. And, okay, Aram. Yeah, you... No. Sina as a flanker. And just go crush them, see what happens. I think my guy died. My Grand Vizier died. Yeah. I can make Puya. Give him some experience. He became deceitful. Yeah, let's allow him to do it, even though he's going to be a naysayer, a negative Nancy, if you will. 47 days. That's not good. And then we'll send these guys as reinforcements. That was a big chunk. How many days now? How long we got? Oh, it just became March all of a sudden. Okay, well, that's good. Let's assault. Peru's bad. And we got victory. And we'll do that too. Okay, how much longer we got? And we'll attempt another assault. Oh, it was repulsed. Oh, this is going to come down to the wire. I think technically it's past that time. I don't know why it's not. Oh, It's because we're outside of his realm. That's why. Duh. Oh man. I realized I just wasted a ton of troops. See, that's what happens when you don't play this game for so long and then you just jump right back into it. Perose, my spy master. Let him go in exchange for a favor. Oh. He's peg-legged. Infirmed, never mind. Peasant leader. I think we're gonna, yeah, do that. Seuss is doing well. Seuss prospers. Okay, yeah, let's see if we can find a better spy master. Someone who's good and will also like me. Ooh, not particularly good. Borna could potentially do it. He would be a pragmatist. You'll be a glory hound. That's okay. Yeah, we'll allow you to do it. Let's end this war. Come on. 99%. The fever has broken. What? But perhaps only temporarily, but I can still see the shadowy figures lurking in the corner. Are they real? Who are they? Emir Damoon the Young gains the trait Lunatic. That is quite the plot twist, and also that's what happens when you have syphilis for so long. That's not him. That's not me. This is me. Yep, I'm a lunatic. Stark raving mad. Ugh. Mad, they said. I should interfere. And they still won't speak with each other, but I'm doing my best. Do I have packs? I do. Are any of them military packs? No. Rome peace, yes, cool. Raha, you need education. Your betrothed is the Caliph. Yes, let's etiquette. You'll be a stately lass. Oh no. Arajan will fall. But we do have the war goal, so that will tick. My wife has died of the great pox. Well, she became a lunatic as well. I'm having dinner and plenty of drinks with Wali Feridun of Dawodia tonight. It's lovely, yet what I am most charmed by is Feridun himself. Why else would I not immediately stop our conversation? Which has slowly become which has slowly begun to touch upon some of the almost heretical ideas questioning the salvation of Allah. Ah. If we do not ask questions, why did Allah make us curious? We should not speak of this Feridun. No, let's speak. What's going on here? What is the deal with religion? Walking the palisades of my castle, I am joined by Wali Feridun. I find myself agreeing with a lot of the concepts he presents. The futility of prayer particularly resonates with me. Suddenly he turns to me and presses a small leather pouch into my hand. My lord, will you carry this with you for protection? I'll keep it hidden. And I thank you, Feridun. I'm open-minded. We lost the siege of Bandar Mashur. What if I told you that all you have been taught to believe in is a lie? Feridun continues, throwing a curious glance around us before pulling up his sleeve, revealing a scar in the shape of a pentagram. Allah lied to Adam in the Garden of Eden. Reject the tyrant deity and let Shaitan guide our steps. You truly are a witch, then. Can you help me win on the battlefield? Ah, we knew something was up. We were suspectful all along. Can it help us win? Yes. Hidden knowledge. We might, if you offer yourself up to Iblis, you'll be granted powers Allah has kept from us humans. Fingering the leather pouch in my pocket, I slowly nod. Oh, and I think you'll enjoy it, he said with a knowing smile. If there's any chance it'll rid me of this disease, I will. Wali Feridun leaves you alone for now. The coven will be in contact with you. This guy. He's possessed. Oh no. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, that happened. My son died of great pox. Born a no. He was groomed. Kind. Gregarious. Temperate. Oh, he was a 21 diplomat. Oh my god. And he died without even having a wife. How old were you? Died at the age of barely 16. Alright, well, we won that war. It has been some time since Wali Faridun has come into contact with me. I have been mulling over his words. When Allah told Adam he would die if he ate the forbidden fruit, Allah lied. The imams in the mosque lie. Their lies are always meant to hold us back. This war is over. I wish to no longer... Oh, we got it! We did it! Alright, vassal inheritance warning. Titles will pass from my realm. We can't allow that to happen. Which ones are they? Wali. What is the Mosque of Kahesasan? Is that this one? Yes, you. Oh. A lot of places, this is a holy site. Okay, once he dies, it's going to pass out of my realm. I don't want that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to revoke his title and give it to somebody I like. Vassals. Can I revoke your title? I can't, because the revocation, title revocation law is not enabled. That stinks. Alright, well, we'll have to wait for that law to pass, but that's alright. It's just these places, right? I think so. Yeah. I found some cryptic scrawlings written in blood on my bedroom door this morning. The guard said they haven't seen anyone enter during the night, and I dare not ask my court imam to decipher it. Yet I think I understand. The pentagram, the mark of Iblis. My immortal soul, what if I'm wrong? Of course, the bargain must be struck. Oh, you carve a pentagram into your arm just like the one Wali Faridun showed you. Emir Damun the Young gets bandaged arm until 17 March. Ooh, personal combat skill minus 15. I don't care. We're doing it. What? They could be wrong. They could all be so wrong. We now have a curiously... an interestingly shaped bit of land. Alright, Fars is now the only part of that province. Oh my goodness. Brother Damun, we have received word of your dedication and desire to join the Legion of the True Lord. Await the messenger. Let the Dark One guide you. Signed, Priest Hranimir. Finally! I will be on the lookout for the messenger. So now, to further complicate things, I'm not even I'm not even a Mazdaki anymore. I am a Satanist who is pretending to worship Ahura Mazda, and also pretending to be a Sunni Muslim. I don't have time for chicks. Alright, yeah, we're not going to do this anymore. We're going to do, I think, scholarship, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's start learning. I've met an intriguing and hypnotically beautiful woman at court who, apparently this Layla is a foreign diplomat. I engaged her in conversation for the first time today, and we spoke at length about building plans. I was shocked when she carefully pulled up her sleeve, revealing the mark of Lucifer. She's the messenger. The abjurer smiles. I'm pleased to find you not only a charming man, Damun, but also one capable of intellectual discourse. To be fair, I have a very high IQ. The brethren value the pursuit of knowledge. You see, in addition to more earthly pursuits. Her smile turns into a predatory grin as she continues. We'll soon see exactly how committed you are. What do you need me to do? Layla offers no reply, instead taking you by the hand. Oh, Layla. She's gonna have me on my knees. Layla escorts me to my bedchamber. I hesitate upon entering, finding it flooded with light, as candles form a circle around my bed. Several hooded figures surround the room, chanting in unison, "Fear not, brother, power and pleasure, these are the gifts of Iblis." I like the sound of that, and I partake in the ritual. When I wake up, the cloaked figures are gone as Layla is lying next to me, a smile tugging at the corners of her mouth. "Welcome to Lucifer's own, Emir Damoun," she says. I hold her close, wondering how I will look back on this moment. "I wish you had found me sooner." Emir Damoun joins Lucifer's own society. Wow, okay, this was a necessary evil. Oh yes, it was necessary, and it was an evil. Look at that, we've got our little Sith hood. Alright, so we are now part of a secret society. Shh. We're an abjurer. Look at this. Abjurer, conjurer, priest, high priest. Those who serve the great adversary hide in our midst, dedicating their depravities and perfidies to their lord Satan. Every transgression is a hymn, every murder a roar of defiance against the word of Allah. Lucifer rewards such dark sacraments handsomely. Witches are said to be gifted with unnatural lifespans and all manner of demonic powers. I have no active mission. Alright, cool. Very nice. What a turn that took. Our wife died, and to cope we did some pretty naughty things. Iblis's favors, Abjurer Damoun. The great and mighty Iblis has given us so much, and now it is time for us to offer them a gift in return. Iblis craves a soul to serve them in their dark realm, and we have the perfect kind in mind. Capture and sacrifice a virgin, Abjurer. Glory to Shaitun. Signed, High Priest Dono Kosirsi. Excuse me. Emperor Damoun accepts the mission to sacrifice a virgin. Oh, interesting. I need a virgin. A prisoner. Ah, Perose. Are you a virgin, sir? It seems he is. Oh my goodness. Apparently he was a virgin. Oh, you silly boy. Dressed in a white gown, Perose screams hysterically as he is bound on the stake emerging from the piled firewood. Frenzied warlocks scream praise to Iblis as you approach with your blazing torch held high. At the appointed hour, you throw the torch onto the oil-soaked wood, the fires roar to life, and suddenly Perose's earlier screams seem quiet in comparison. A virgin for Iblis! Oh my goodness, he's dead. Vanished without a trace. Ugh. Some Bohemian Grove shit. Oh, this is fantastic. We are. We're a bad boy. Alright. What next? That's a little. That's 4-speed. Yeah, let's play it 4-speed. A castle library has been built. Oh, good. Great. Let's, yeah, that was built. Let's do a militia training ground now. We already did a level 1 hospital. The scholars of your court have asked for permission to use the library for personal use. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and use it. Oh, these are upgrades to the hospital. These are all expensive. Very expensive. Look at that. They're all really good, though. Disease resistance. As you walk along your library's corridors, you wonder if you will ever have time to read even half the books. There's always time for a good book. When I get the chance, you there. catch this. I could throw this at my courtier. No, let's read a book. Take a look It's in a book, reading rainbow. Uh-oh. The Taid Sultanate. Oh, Shiraz is fallen. You're defending against... Oh! I inherited the Mosque of Helen from Wali Musa of Helen. Okay. And my domain is now suddenly too big. Okay, that's a bit of a problem, but that's a bit, I say. It's not a big problem at all. I just have to give it up. Yes, I don't want that anymore. I have the Mosque of Helen. I just need to find somebody who is... How's Armand doing? Oh my goodness, he's 5 years old and he's fantastic at everything. He's already got 10 personal combat skill. Is he like Khabib in it and just fighting bears somewhere? Okay, stay focused. Courtiers. Let's search characters in my realm who are not a ruler already, and are men who have high learning. Muhammad. We've got Nestorians, Sunnis. Who's this? A Buddhist even? Zoroastrian, Sharihar. You're strong. Yeah, you do it. Would you like this? Attempt to abduct. Oh my goodness, I can abduct people? I can't give people... How do I do this? I don't want to destroy it, I want to give it to somebody. Transfer vassalage. That's not it either. I don't want that. I want to grant a landed title to... Babak? Grant. The Mosque of Helen? Would you like that? Yeah, do that. Alright, now we're good. He is the Wali. Disaster! Oh no. Your fellow member of Lucifer's own Mayor Fadil of Dibba has been caught by the court imam Mansur ibn Suleiman Abd al-Qais and his warriors. They spared no time before they burned him at the stake. Curses. I hope he didn't rat us out. That would be... Not gonna lie, that would not be very cash money of him. Who? Obligated vassal. Sephir, do you need to be obligated to do something? What are you plotting? You love me. Are there factions? Increased council power? No, there's nothing. He doesn't have a... Just obligate him. Whatever. It didn't even seem like there was anything going on. Thank you for reminding me of my duties and obligations. Did you have a plot? Known plots. It didn't look like there's any. I have no plots, no prisoners, no threats. Okay. It was only a matter of time. Your horse has always struck you as being of a dependable sort, a quality you feel is sorely lacking in your counselors. Time to shake things up again a bit. You will appoint him as your new Grand Vizier. Glitterhoof, I appoint thee as the Grand Vizier of the realm. And with that, Glitterhoof, I would... Glitter... Oh my goodness, okay. Glitterhoof is strong and attractive in addition to being an imbecile, and also a horse who is stubborn. He has very low decadence and is in fact lowborn. However, as you can see with that beautiful mane of hair, I think that he must have some, he's got to have some like royal horse in him. Glitterhoof, you are now, I can attempt to abduct him. Oh, we're going to abduct him. He's going to be abducted. I have put the word out among my brethren in Lucifer's own. When an opportunity presents itself, the brothers and sisters in Khuzestan will attempt to snatch Glitterhoof and bring him to me in chains. Good. Good. Glitterhoof, you grand bastard. My fellows in Lucifer's own have informed me that Glitterhoof plans to travel the realm incognito for a lark, mingling with the common folk. He will only be protected by two loyal friends during this little adventure. A great opportunity to have him abducted if I so wished. Approve the scheme. Oh my goodness, my competent brethren in Lucifer's own have managed to snatch Glitterhoof from his guards and bring him to me in a sack. Glitterhoof's opinion of Amir Damu changes by -50. Oh my, okay, you're... Oh. What? I promise I've played this game before, but this is beyond ridiculous. Okay, he's in my prison. What can we do to him? We will sacrifice this magnificent bastard to Iblis. We could humiliate. Oh my god. Glitterhoof gets publicly humiliated. No, let's just sacrifice. Just sacrifice him. Dressed in a white gown, Glitterhoof screams. Glitterhoof screams hysterically as he is bound to the stake emerging from the piled firewood. Frenzied warlock screaming, "Yep, we've done this already." A virgin for Iblis. And I think with that we're gonna call it an episode. This has gone on. This insanity's gone on long enough. So we've added to the realm. Dashtistan is now ours. We've found ourselves a cool new cloak. We've very quickly got over the death of our wife. But tune in next time. Stay tuned, I should say. Stay tuned, because I think the shenanigans and antics of Amir Damun the Young will the effects of those shenanigans will be felt far across the realm, near and wide. So as always, if you've enjoyed this, thank you. I've enjoyed playing it for you. And thanks for watching. I really appreciate it if you're watching. Not to sound too sappy, and I don't want to do the whole YouTube spiel, but this has been pretty fun, and I like doing it. So until next time, goodbye.